CJ, I know y'all got the game with Southern, but since we won't get to talk to you, the tournament in Vegas, what does it mean to be a part of something that's kind of new and revolutionary, with mixing the NIL and the basketball together?
I think it's pretty cool, man, to have that experience, but also the exposure. To be able to compete on Max, HBO Max or something like that. I think that's pretty cool. And then to also add some money to the collective, I think that's definitely attractive to this day and age in terms of recruiting and getting high school guys and even guys from the transfer portal. So
You brought offense off the bench here. What is your comfortability coming off scoring and being that kind of element to this team?
I've kind of been that pretty much my whole career in college, just coming in, being able to make shots, maybe change up the vibe a little bit in the team, or change the vibe of our offense. So yeah, I think that's just something I'm used to.
Now, how do you prepare for that, right? Obviously warming up, you're kind of getting the ball, hitting the shot, and then going forward. How do you kind of push that together?
Me personally, I kind of just focus on the controllables. I pray a lot, just try to stay tuned and be where my feet are. So yeah, I think that's really it, and just being ready for opportunities. I think they always present themselves, so it's not getting too high or too low. Whether I'm getting five shots or no shots, or you know what I'm saying. It doesn't really matter. Just focus on what I can control.
So you feel like you've been able to kind of accomplish what your role has been early this season?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, got a lot more to do though. So, but yeah, I think for the most part, as of now, yeah.
What do you think you have more to do then?
I think obviously making shots, continuing to do that at a high level, even at a higher level, especially for what we want to do as a team. And then those opportunities will present themselves as well. So I think just being consistent.
As a player, do you feel like you've gotten a feel for the new block charge rule, how that's called, and how you can best play defense within that?
Yeah, for sure. I think last year they changed it for the first time. So last year was pretty hard, but I think the rest have gotten a lot better in terms of when to call that and when it looks like sometimes they make mistakes, but I mean, it comes with the game, so.
CJ, how does it change the rhythm when you only have one game this week and then potentially 3 next week? And I mean, really, one game in a span of 11 days or something.
Yeah. Coach actually talked about that a couple of days ago in practice, just the importance of being able to take care of our bodies, but also getting the reps we need in our foundation as a program. So it's definitely balancing that. But as a guy who has some experience, I know that's it's important to take care of our bodies in this time, just to prepare for what we have coming up,
What have you thought in your first year about the 12th man and, playing a few games now here at Reed Arena?
It was everything I've been told. Even on the smaller games, the smaller scale games, it's been really good. But then Friday night was definitely an experience. To see the crowd, see the student section rocking like that is pretty cool. So.
One of the main guys who's putting on this tournament is the guy who started and won. Was that a little bit before your time, or do you remember the and one gear and all that?
I definitely remember the gear because I grew up wearing it a lot. But I was too young to be watching and one at the time. But definitely had a bunch of the gear, shoes, shorts, and all that. So.
You seen the documentary? I think it's on Netflix.
Nah, I didn't see it. Nah.
It seemed like maybe in previous seasons when Wade would come off the floor that there'd be kind of a dip, but you guys have been able to kind of be just as good with him off the floor. What does that speak to as far as y'all's bench and all the other guys?
I think it speaks to the depth and the experience we have. I think we did the math. Excluding the freshmen is Coach said 45 years of experience in terms of the players and the games we've played. So I think it's definitely just that and just being comfortable and accepting of our roles. And obviously we have 10, 11 high major basketball players on the team, you know what I'm saying, that can play basketball, make plays, make shots. So.
In a similar vein to N1, are you familiar with hoop mixtapes, and do you have a favorite one?
Hoop mixtape. My personal favorite probably Isaiah Briscoe back from Jersey. Yeah, personal favorite.
And all them,
Yeah, personal favorite. Yeah.
Cool.